Hello students, welcome to aimsindia online classes. This is a chemistry session. Here we are discussing about the chapter air, wind and cyclones. So in this session we are going to see practice sheet 2 related to this chapter, which includes different kinds of questions of level 2, includes multi-correct answer, comprehension paragraph, matrix matching type, assessment region. These all kinds of questions we are going to see from this practice sheet. So let us start this. First let us go through the multi-correct answer type questions. See the first one. In which of the following examples is compressed air used? Means air pressure is used generally to say. Say shooting an air gun. So it is not under air pressure. There it works on the spring actions. Now the next one, if you say tires of vehicles. Yes, the tires of vehicles contain tubes and they are filled with completely air at a very high pressure. Okay, so these are correct. And what about the next one? Floating of a heavy ship. Yes, it is also based upon the air pressure. Use of a syringe. Yes, a syringe also works based upon the high pressure or air pressure. So these three are correct answers. Okay. Next one. Identify the incorrect statement among the following. See the statements once. Let us find out which are being incorrect among the given. First one, wind moments are caused by uneven heating of air on the earth. Yes, it is true. At different places, earth is being at a different temperatures. So the air at different places having different temperature and hence air pressure differences are causing. This causes wind moment. So wind moments are caused by the uneven heating of air on the earth. This is correct statement actually. Next one, the moment of air from land to sea is called sea breeze. Is it true? No. The moment of air from land to sea at the night time is called land breeze. What happens at the night during night time? Land cools faster, but water still will be warmer. So the air present on the water will be warm and moves up. On the water, hence it creates very low pressure area. Now, the cool air from the land rushes and moves towards the sea. That we call as sea breeze. So, the movement of air from the land to sea is called land breeze but not sea breeze. See the next one. When the air moves from sea to land, it is called a sea breeze. Oh, it is called land breeze. Is it correct? No, it is also incorrect. It is given reverse way. The movement of air from sea to land is called sea breeze. It occurs during generally daytimes, the afternoon times. Okay, sea breeze it is, but here it is given land breeze, so it is incorrect. Next one, when air moves from low pressure to high pressure, it is called wind. Of course, the moving air is called wind, but if you observe here the pressure conditions mentioned, generally air moves from high pressure areas to low pressure area, but it is not possible to move from low pressure to high pressure area. So this is also incorrect statement. So they're asking to find out here find out incorrect statements. So what are those? These three. Okay. Next one. Following are precautions one must take in case of storm is accompanied by lightning. So if a storm is accompanied by lightning, then what precautions should we take? See the first one. Do not take shelter under a tree. Yes, it is true. We should not take shelter under a tree while storms are accompanied with lightning because the thunders may be attracted by the long trees. So the people who are standing down to that they may get severe shocks. They may die also. So we should not take the shelters under a tree. That is true. Next one. Do not take shelter under an umbrella with a metallic end. This is also true because these umbrella metallic rods also may attract these thunders towards them. And do not take shelter in open garages, storage sheds, etc. So this is also correct. Do not take shelter in a bus in the open. It is also correct. So the best thing is to stay home and we have to be away from the metallic doors and windows. That is the safest thing which we can do when it is occurring a storm which is accompanied with lightning. So these all are the things which we should not do while storm is occurring. Okay, these are the precautions which we have to take. So these all are correct now. Next, air exerts pressure in dash direction. We know some simple experiments which have proved the exerting pressure in all directions. Air exerts pressure in all directions. That is, it exerts sideways pressure, it exerts upward pressure, even downward pressure also. So, it exerts pressure in these all directions. Next one. Cyclones are also called. What are they called? Cyclones based upon the type and based upon the places. These cyclones are called with different names like typhoons, hurricanes, etc. Okay, these will be correct answers now. But here, harbor wave is another name for tsunami, and earthquakes are different from these. Okay, now these two are the other names for cyclones, typhoons, and hurricanes. Next one. Now let us see about comprehension passage type questions. First see the passage. The moving air is called wind. Air moves from the region where the air pressure is high to the region where the air pressure is low. So this happens. This is the reason for winds, occurring of winds. Air always moves from high pressure areas to low pressure areas. Because of uneven heating of air on the surface, this movement of air occurs, which we call as winds. Now let us see the questions related to this. The instrument used to measure the wind speed. Yes, generally the speed of wind is measured by using an instrument called anemometer. This is the instrument used for that. So by using this anemometer, we can measure the speed of wind at a particular place in a particular time. Next one. Holes are made in banners and hoardings. Why these are made? So holes are made in banners and hoardings too. Why they are made? We can see the roadside banners with some holes in those. So those holes are made in the banners to reduce the air pressure. So when a hole is made, air will blow in those holes and hence air pressure on that banner will be reduced. So these holes are made to reduce air pressure so that they can be for a long time without damage. Next, which of the following is not due to pressure change? So which is not happening due to pressure change? Is it earthquake, cyclone, lightning, and thunderstorm? Yes, it is earthquake. Earthquake is just because of adjustment between the layers of the earth under the ground. So these earthquakes occur because of that, but not because of air pressure changes. Right? Cyclones, lightnings, thunderstorms, these all are occurring due to air pressure difference. Okay. Next one. Now let us see the matrix matching type questions. See first one, hot air. What about hot air? Hot air means when air is heated, the molecules in the air will be get separated. They move away from one another. Hence, air expands. When it is expanding, it becomes lighter in density. As it is lighter in density, it rises up. So hot air rises up because it becomes lighter. Next one, cyclone. We know cyclones means violent storms, the high speed winds. Next, cold air. Cold air will be great with greater density than hot air. So as it is being with the heavier density, it comes down where it is here. So cold air comes down, hot air moves or rises up because hot air is lighter than cold air. So cold air comes down, hot air goes up. Next, moving air is called moving air. Moving air is called wind. See, once observe this matching. Hot air rises up, cyclones, violent storms. Cold air comes down. Moving air is called wind. So this is matching. Next, now let us see analytical approach type questions. See the first one among these. Which of the following is not affected by a difference in air pressure? Hurricanes, tornadoes, volcanoes. Out of these, hurricanes and tornadoes are because of the air pressure difference. These are caused because of the air pressure difference. Now, volcanoes are because of the molten metals and molten rocks which are existing under the layers of the earth. So, volcanoes are not affected by air pressure. So, only R where it is here. Okay, next one. What is the best thing to do when strong winds blow over a hut having a weak thatched roof? So if it is having weak thatched roof, when it strong winds are blowing, then what happens? Now on the roof, air will be blowing with the high speed. Because of that, on the top of the roof, low pressure area will be created. Then air from the down will push up this roof of the top hut, and hence it will be blown away along with the wind. So to avoid that, if we keep the windows and doors of the hut opened, the air pressure above the roof and below the roof will be equal because air will be blowing from both the sides, top of the roof and from the down of the roof also. Because of the blowing wind from both the directions, the air pressure will be maintained equal on the roof and below the roof equal, and hence it won't be blown away. Roof will be safe. So if windows and doors of the hut are closed, all they're closed. When wind is blowing with a strong speed, then low pressure area will be created on the roof. So high pressure area will be below the roof. This air pushes up this roof and hence it will be blown away. So to avoid that, all the doors and the windows of that hut should be opened. Okay, it is correct answer. Next one. On the earth, the winds from the north and the south blow towards the equator. Isn't it? It happens. The winds from north pole and the south pole, they blow towards the equator. What can we understand from this? Why these winds are blowing from the north and south poles of the towards the equator? This is because Earth is round or spherical. No, it is not the correct reason. It is hotter in and around the equator. This is correct. So, at the equator position, sunlight falls directly on the earth. So, because of that, the air at the in and around the equator it becomes hot and hotter. So, it blows up. As we know, hot air is lighter than cold air. So, it moves up. In that equator place, now low pressure area will be created. Now, the cool air from north and south poles blow towards the equator. So, for the winds causing these winds from north pole to north pole and south pole towards the equator are because of the temperature difference or air pressure difference between those. This is because it is hotter and in and around the equator. Because of that, air pressure difference is created. That is why air is blown from polar regions to equator region. Okay, this is correct answer. Next one. Say a question. A child blowing air with a straw near the opening of another straw, which has its other end in a soft drink bottle as shown in the figure here. See what is he doing? He has taken a straw into his mouth. He is blowing air through the straw onto the top of another straw, whose another end is kept inside the cool drink. It was observed that the level of soft drink in this straw rises up as soon as air blown over the open end. So what's happening when air is blown through this straw? The soft drink level in this straw slowly increases and it rises up like sprinkles. Why this is soft drink level raised in the straw when air is blown in this straw, in the horizontal straw? What is the reason for this? Which one of the following best explains the reason for rise in the level of soft drink here? What will the correct explanation for this? When air is blown with this straw, here air will blow away from the opening end of this straw. So air as it is blown away, low pressure area is created on the top of this straw. As it is a low pressure area created, air from the outside it pushes the soft drink up because air will always try to move from low pressure high pressure area to low pressure area. So air will try to come through the straw inside. So as this cool drink is there, it pushes the cool drink to go into the straw. So what let us see here the answer now what it is given about it. Blowing of air decreases the pressure over the opening end of the straw. Yes, it is correct. It is a correct explanation. As low pressure area is created here, air will push up this soft drink into the straw. That's why the level of the soft drink inside the straw increases, comes up. Okay, that's the reason. Next one. Observe the figure given below. Which of the following statements best explains why the cardboard does not fall? See this experiment, recollect once about this experiment. First we take a glass and it will be filled with the water till it brims. Now a cardboard is kept on the open end of the glass. Now carefully by holding the cardboard we invert the glass. And if we leave the hand from the cardboard won't be fallen down. It sticks to the glass. Why? Why this cardboard is not fallen down? Why doesn't it fall? What is the reason for this? The wet cardboard sticks to the glass. It is not the correct reason. It won't stick actually. Atmospheric pressure acts equally on the glass and on the cardboard. No, it is also not reason correct reason. Even though water pushing down the cardboard is not falling down. The correct reason for this is the force of gravity pulling the cardboard is no, it is also not correct. Air exerts pressure on the cardboard in the upward direction. See here, it is mentioned air exerting pressure in this direction, upward direction. Because of this air pressure in the upward direction, cardboard won't fall down, will not fall down. So this is the correct reason. Okay, because of air exerting pressure in the upward direction, the cardboard does not fall. Next one. The following figure shows a diagrammatic representation of trees in the afternoon along a sea coast. State on which side is the sea, either on the A side or B side. How can we find out just by giving the diagram? We can say trees are bent this direction. So now we can understand from this winds are blown in this direction. Now this is clear from this diagram. Now we have to identify whether the C is on the B side or A side. We know they mentioned here time also in the afternoon time. We know in the afternoon time land becomes hotter faster than water. So when the land becomes hotter, the air in that area also becomes warm and rises up. When it rises up on the land, low pressure area will be created. Now the air on the sea will be still cool position. It is cool. Now this cool air moves from sea to land. Okay. Now air comes from sea to land. Now air is coming in this direction. And we are telling air comes from sea to land. So sea will be this side, land will be this side. So air as it is coming from B side to A side, these trees are bent towards A. Means now if from this you can say C is on B side. Because of that, air is moving from sea to land, which we call as sea breeze. In this way. So both these trees are here. Now the land will be warmer in the daytime and the water will be still cool. Now here low pressure area will be created, breeze, winds will come from sea to land. So because of this, the trees will be bent this direction. Here the small trees will be bent like this. So we can say sea is on B side. So from here sea breeze is blowing like this. Because of that, these trees are bent towards A. Okay, C is on side B. Okay, this is correct answer. Did you understand? So what happens in the afternoon time? We know land cools and becomes hotter faster than sea. So in the afternoon time, land becomes far hotter faster. So the air on the land becomes with a low pressure. It blows up and becomes low pressure will be created on the land. Now cool air blows from the sea to land that we call as sea breeze. So the direction of the wind is in this direction. Plants are here. So B to A wind is blown. Now we can say C is on the B side. Got it? This is a level 2 practice sheet. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our YouTube channel Aims Today and visit our website aimstoday.in for latest updates on recorded videos.